What if a single spark in the Middle East could shut down global trade, skyrocket gas prices overnight, and pull the world's biggest superpowers into an all-out war? For decades, it was a shadow war fought through proxies, cyber attacks, and covert operations. But recently, the mask came completely off. The United States and Israel found themselves in a direct, high-stakes military confrontation with Iran. But how did we get here? Who actually started this war? What is the hidden story behind Israel's unwavering stance? And what role does the US play? Most importantly, who are the key figures pulling the strings behind the scenes? Today, we are breaking down the entire timeline, the secret strategies, and the main players of the US-Israel-Iran conflict. Hit that subscribe button, because things are about to get intense. To understand who started this phase of the war, we have to look at the explosive escalation that built up over recent years. While the hostility dates back to the 1979 Iranian Islamic Revolution, the current hot war traces its roots to a massive buildup of regional tension, the proxy network. For years, Iran built an axis of resistance utilizing groups like Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah in Lebanon, and the Houthis in Yemen to pressure Israel and US forces. The flashpoint, following the catastrophic regional fallout of the Israel-Hamas war and intense domestic protests inside Iran, the geopolitical calculus shifted drastically. The direct confrontation, the shadow war turned direct when US and Israeli forces launched massive coordinated strikes on Iranian military infrastructure, citing intelligence of imminent threats and the rapid advancement of Iran's nuclear program. Iran responded by launching hundreds of ballistic missiles and drones directly at Israel and regional US bases. Why is Israel willing to risk everything in a direct confrontation with Iran? For Israel, this isn't just politics, it is an existential crisis. There are three main reasons behind Israel's hardline stance. The nuclear threat. Israel views a nuclear-armed Iran as an absolute red line. Israeli leadership believes that if Tehran successfully develops a nuclear warhead, the balance of power in the region changes forever, posing a direct threat to Israel's survival. The Ring of Fire. Iran has systematically surrounded Israel with heavily armed proxy groups, from Hezbollah's massive rocket stockpile in the north to militants in the south. Israel's objective is to cut off the head of the snake in Tehran rather than just fighting its proxies. The doctrine of deterrence. Israel's military strategy relies heavily on absolute deterrence by demonstrating that it can strike directly inside Iranian territory alongside its strongest ally. The US, Israel, aims to shatter Iran's sense of security, but there is a deeper story here that involves the entire world. The Strait of Hormuz, the global choke point. This narrow stretch of water is the world's most critical oil artery. 1/5 of the world's liquefied natural gas and oil passes through it daily. Not at all. Whenever tensions peak, Iran utilizes its ultimate geopolitical leverage, threatening to close or restrict the Strait of Hormuz. By placing a dual blockade on the Gulf, Iran can trigger a global energy crisis, sending fuel prices soaring from New York to Tokyo. This is exactly why the United States gets involved. Washington isn't just protecting Israel, it is protecting the global economy and freedom of navigation. For the US, a closed Strait of Hormuz means economic chaos at home. Every war is driven by the people in power. Let's look at the principal cast shaping this conflict. As we look at the current landscape, the war hangs in a delicate balance. Diplomatic talks freeze and thaw. Ceasefires are made and broken, and the world watches the Strait of Hormuz with bated breath. A total war would reshape the global economy and cost countless lives, but a permanent peace requires solving decades of deep-rooted hostility. What do you think? Can diplomacy actually end a conflict this deep? Or is a larger clash inevitable? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video. Share it with someone who wants to understand world politics.